The 100 girlfriends who really love you. What's good? What's bad? Is it lit or is it shit? But first, what is it about? Rentaro wants one thing in life, that's to get himself some bitches. My apologies, a girlfriend. After 100 back-to-back rejections, he goes to pray at a shrine where God reveals himself to him and announces that he actually has 100 soulmates. Promptly after he starts high school, where he meets Hikari and Karane, both of whom have what we like to call the soulmate reaction. So they both fall madly in love with him and begin to fight over who will get this man as their boy toy. Now you may be thinking, 100 soulmates means the man's got options, that he has 100 fine honeys to choose from. But should Rentaro be unable to satisfy their love after having this soulmate reaction, they will die. And best believe we ain't trying to lower the number of beautiful women on this earth. So there is only one option for our love-struck man. Convince them to let him date them both. Thus he accepts both their confessions and the path to 100 girlfriends begins. So will Rentaro be able to handle his ever-growing family and satisfy all of their needs? Now that we know what's going down, let's see if the 100 girlfriends who really love me is lit or if it's shit. And of course, spoiler free. This manga is fucking hilarious. The shit that goes on. The gags that each character has. Everything is done so perfectly. It is one of the funniest mangas I've ever read. I just love the style of comedy where it builds up on top of itself every single chapter. And the way how each character's unique gag or trait plays along with one another, it's all done so well. The author mixes them together perfectly, and that's awesome. Also, shout out to Karane, the tsundere playing the straight man character. She has to be one of my favorite girls on this list. I'm adding a point just for her. In fact, I'm going to add another one just for Hikari as well. These two are the first girls that pop up, and both of them are perfect. I love the interactions they have with each other. The dynamic they have is so good. But not all characters are worthy of praise. While the author was most certainly cooking with many of these, there's a few of them I straight up just do not like. Such as the farmer girl, or this one. Speaking of this girl, bro, I cannot stand her. Why does she exist? I can't stand this bitch. A crybaby and a cousin? You're getting another shit just for her existing. But overall, the personality and designs of each character are really good. Yeah, there's a few I don't like, but with a roster this massive, there's bound to be a few I just don't really like. But the fact that the author was able to make so many unique girls, each with their own trait and gag, that's fucking lit. Surprisingly, the story doesn't suck ass. Like, the author was able to keep the manga feeling fresh. It doesn't get samey, which is what I was 100% expecting. I came into this series fully expecting to get bored, but it hasn't happened yet. Every time I pick up the manga, I absolutely love it and I have a great time. Also, the structure of the series itself is pretty good. Each time a new character is introduced, Rentaro has to solve some sort of issue, confess, and ultimately convince them to join his family. And typically, they're really nice, actually. But they're also really short. I get that they can't spend like 10 chapters on every single girl, but at times it does feel a little bit like a checklist, where the goal is to get to this girl's arc, add her to the list, and move on. Now, if you aren't a manga homie, this is getting an anime adaptation. And from the previews, it's looking pretty good, actually. The voice cast is pretty stacked, the animation team is the same people who did the Quince Season 2 and the movie. Plus, it's not that far away, it starts coming out on October 8th. Now, I'm going to do something that I've never done here beforehand. I'm going to give both a negative and a positive point in the same section. The positive is for the first 40 chapters. The author was absolutely cooking here. I mean, this was, by every definition of the word, peak harem. The negative point, though, is for going a little bit downhill afterwards. As we get further in, the new girls become a little bit worse, and the writing definitely isn't as good as it used to be. I mean, I'm still enjoying it, but that beginning was absolutely godly. With 10 and 4, we get a lit to shit ratio of 2.5, sending this top tier harem just below Jitsu wa Watashi wa. I seriously love this series. I'm excited to get further into it, and best believe I'm going to be watching the anime come October. If you enjoyed this video, remember to drop a like, drop a comment down below, maybe even subscribe, it helps a brother out quite a bit, and check out the rest of my Lit or Shit series. This has been Senpai Supreme, I hope to see you all in the next video. Peace.
Kuomrat. I've recently heard some quite troubling news. Rumor has it you haven't subscribed to Senpai Supreme. Comrade, tell me this is not true. You have to subscribe right now, or the KGB will find out. Subscribe, comrade, and Mother Russia will be proud of you.